We are going to get started. All right. Hello, second grade. We're going to get rocking and rolling because last time we started with the Nutcracker, and I want to review that and finish our story. And then we're going to get to doing some of the moves today. And then we're going to stop a little early because I have a really big music surprise for you guys today. Big music surprise. I am so excited about this surprise. All right, so let's get started. Me first, then you. Here we go. I will not be taking any more questions or comments until the end of music class. All right, here we go. Hello, boys and girls. Yeah, let's try it one more time. I want to make sure I see everyone's hands. Here we go. Me first. Hello, boys and girls. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Rooney. We are going to skip our Taz and T's today. We're also going to skip right over Arioso Land because I want to get right into the Nutcracker. Now, we learned last time that the Nutcracker is a ballet, right? And we learned that a ballet is a story that's told only through dance and music. There is no singing, there is no talking. And the gentleman who wrote the music to the Nutcracker, you know what? Can someone in here, we've been working on the Nutcracker even a little bit longer than just Monday. Who can tell me? Does anyone remember who wrote the music to the Nutcracker? That it was Peter Tchaikovsky, and that is incredibly correct. All right, he wrote all of the music for the Nutcracker. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to pick up kind of where we left off in our story. So far, Clara has saved the Nutcracker from the terrible Mouse King, and now we found out the Nutcracker actually is a young and handsome prince, and he is taking her to the land of sweets. And in that land of sweets, we were starting to listen to some of those dances. So we are going to go ahead and look at some of those dances now. We're going to listen to the rest of our story, and then our real adventure will begin. Here we go. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can hear and see what's going on. All right, I'm going into my music stuff. All right, Rooney. And like I said, we learned last time about who wrote the music to the Nutcracker. It was none other than Peter Tchaikovsky from Russia. And we also started listening to our story of the Nutcracker, which, remember, the Nutcracker is based on a book, which means it's kind of like how our movies are sometimes based on books, like Harry Potter is based on a book.
The mice closed in around the king and the Nutcracker.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is based on a book. So sometimes we have movies that we watch that are also based on books, and that's how the Nutcracker was. The Nutcracker Ballet was based on the Nutcracker book. All right, so we're going to get started right kind of where we left off, maybe a little bit earlier, and away we go. Here we go.
Prince were seated on a huge plush rug on the floor, and then the dancing began. Dancers from Spain spun into the room. Leaping and twirling as they brought the guests mugs filled with hot cocoa made from rich Spanish chocolate. Arabian women in veils danced like rising steam as they offered Clara and the prince hot Arabian coffee. Chinese dancers delivered Mandarin tea. Then Russian men in fur hats and loud boots sprang into the room to deliver candy canes. Sweet shepherdesses with blonde braids and rosy cheeks brought their gift of the almond sugar known as marzipan. And then a ruckus. A giant gingerbread woman called Mother Ginger danced in. 8 little ginger children came tumbling out from under the frosting ruffles of her gingerbread skirt and danced the silliest, sweetest dance. Then, the dreamy sound of a harp announced the entrance of an entire garland of flowers. Who danced in beautiful, mesmerizing patterns as a single dewdrop floated above them. Clara thought it was the most wonderful waltz she'd ever heard. Then the harp continued and an achingly beautiful, wordless song began to play. The Sugar Plum Fairy came back with her own prince to dance them farewell. At first, it was just the two of them. Then an entire court came together to bid Clara and the Nutcracker Prince farewell. They helped their guests back into the sleigh and tucked warm blankets around them. Clara looked at the prince, sad that this marvelous adventure was over too soon. "I wish it would never end," she said to him. "All of this. I wish it could go on forever." Clara's Nutcracker Prince looked at her fondly and touched her cheek softly. "It will go on forever," he said, "for those who have an eye to see it." Clara wanted to stay awake for the journey back through the snow forest, but she just couldn't keep her eyes open. She drifted into a warm, sweet dream. The next morning, Clara awoke. It was daylight, meaning it was now Christmas morning. She found herself still under the Christmas tree, where she had fallen asleep the night before. She was surprised to find that her toy Nutcracker was still in her arms. Had the whole thing been just a dream? Or had the magic of Christmas come to life? And had she seen it with her own eyes? The end. Thanks for listening to Classical Kids Storytime from American Public Media.
All right, so we have our story that has now been told, our Nutcracker story. So we're going to continue on. Now that you are very familiar with the story of the Nutcracker, our adventure now begins. Wait a minute, that looks like me all bundled up in the snow. Oh, I must be talking about Peter Tchaikovsky. Russia would be so cold to visit in the winter. That's where he lives. Brr! I'm so glad we learned about some background about the Nutcracker. But boys and girls, do you see who's lurking in the corner? Thinking about that Mouse King, he doesn't seem so tough. Uh-oh, someone's getting a little bit closer. In fact, I bet the Mouse King couldn't hurt a fly. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no! Did I ever mention how much I love your moustache? No? Well, would you like some cheese? Mice like cheese, right? Oh, shnikes! This isn't good! Help! Uh-oh. I think the Mouse King just kidnapped Bitmoji Mrs. Porter. Oh no! And look what he did to her! Help! The Mouse King has imprisoned me in this jiggly jello! Hurry and listen to the overture and then the march from the Nutcracker so I can escape! Oh no, he put me in jello! Who does that? Boys and girls, I need you to get out right now your rhythm sticks to help Mrs. Porter escape from that jiggly jello! When you have your rhythm sticks out, put them on your shoulders. And if you don't have rhythm sticks today, put your hands up like this so it's almost like you're holding those rhythm sticks and you are ready to go. All right. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing them. All right, let's do it. Whew. The ballet begins with an overture. This allows the entire audience to kind of sit down and get relaxed for the performance. So we are going to actually keep a rhythm pattern with our rhythm sticks. Now sometimes the video is going to just show keep the beat. Sometimes it's going to have tas and TTs. So it's your job to figure it out. I'm going to tell you, it's going to go pretty fast. Here we go. I don't know if we'll do the whole thing. We'll see. Ta 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 ti 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 ta ti ti ta 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 ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta ti 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 ta. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Here we go. Are you going to keep the beat? Ta ta ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta, 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 beep, ta, 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 ta. Keep the steady beat. Keep the burns. Oh, you know what? We'll almost done. Excellent. Go ahead and put those away. You can set them down. Thank you guys so much for helping me. Give me a thumbs up if you felt like that was pretty fast. Give me a thumbs down if you were like, nah, that wasn't so fast. I got it. Thumbs up. It was a little bit quick. It was pretty fast. Thumbs down if like, no way, it was easy peasy. I got this. Ooh, I got a lot of thumbs down, easy peasy. I got this. Great steady beat keeping, guys. Much. I just saw that people were telling me that I was muted. It makes it very, very hard to know what I'm saying, even if you can read lips. Thank you guys so much. What I was saying is that my kindergartners and first graders are going to follow the directions that are on here right now. My second graders are not. You guys are going to do, we're going to actually do the Nutcracker March dance, okay? So what I want you guys to do is practice for me. Go, pat, clap, open. Try that for me. Pat, clap, open. Yeah. Now we're going to go pat, clap, open, clap, pat. So it's kind of like a pattern. Pat, clap, open, clap, pat. Try that for me. Ready? Here we go. Pat, clap, open, clap, pat. Try it one more time. Pat, clap, open, clap, pat. If that is a little bit tricky for you right now, and you want to make it just a little bit easier, you can always go like this. Bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. You can always just go halfway, like with your patting your legs and then just clapping. If you want to go the full way, that's when you're going to go up. So it'll go bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Either one of those works. But everybody after that is going to go bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. All right, that part's easy. Let's see how much we can do. We're only going to try this once right now because I have a big surprise I want to talk to you guys about afterwards, okay? So, help me out with just the clapping part at the beginning of the Nutcracker. Let's see if we can get it.